What's your relationship to money? Watch this video and find out how to make money sacred so you can improve your life. Hi, this is Tanya Carroll Richardson, author of Angel Insights and the upcoming book Angel Intuition, which will be out in December 2018. And first, I want to just thank you for being on my YouTube channel. We just hit 500 subscribers the other day, and it made me so happy and excited and want to do more videos. So if you like my videos, go ahead and subscribe to this channel because you'll be given an alert as soon as a new angel video comes up. And I'm going to try and do a couple videos every month this year. We'll see how that goes, but that's the intention that I'm setting with it. And today our angel video is about money. So money is, sometimes we have a love-hate relationship with money. And right now in America, it's at the end of March, getting into April, so it's tax time. So people are frantic trying to get their taxes turned in and worried about how much money they owe and hoping they get money back. So I thought it'd be a good time to talk about money and something that has changed for me in my life with money, and that was the idea of making money sacred. So I want to talk about how we can have a paradigm shift around money and think of making money sacred. And sometimes when we have issues with money, it's really our energetic relationship or our emotional and psychological relationship with money that needs to shift first before we can start seeing some practical things with money, improving our money situation show up in the material plane. We need to first work on our emotional and psychological and spiritual relationship with money. So I'm hoping that thinking of money as sacred is that paradigm shift that works for you. And it really helped me a lot too. So thinking of money as sacred, it feels a little counterintuitive to many people, and you might be a very spiritual person watching this channel. And I think we have to remember that money really is part of the earth dimension, the earth plane, the earth experience. And as spiritual souls, we wanted to come down here and experience earth. And part of earth is money. So I think it's something we need to make peace with and make friends with. And thinking of money as the soul's currency or having a spiritual or sacred quality, I think will help you. It's interesting because to me, money really has a neutral energy. So it's not good or bad. It's just that people do good and bad things with money, or we have positive or negative emotions around money, positive and negative experiences we've had with money. But money itself is a pretty neutral energy. So the wonderful thing about something having a neutral energy is you can kind of put on it what you want. And I think it's great if we put this sacred energy on money. And this started for me thinking of money as sacred actually after I started giving professional readings to people. So some of you might know, and you might have even had a reading from me, that I'm a psychic. So I do readings with people all over the world. And once I started doing that work several years ago, something changed for me with my thinking around money. And it was because when I was working with clients one-on-one and helping them figure out their past and present and navigate the future and working with them on their wounds and their patterns, and being so closely connected during those sessions with spirit and the angels, I started thinking of, the money that people would give me for these sessions felt more precious to me, and it felt more loaded with meaning. And I noticed that I actually started being more careful with my money. I started respecting the money more because to me, it felt like there was a link between my client and the money. And if I was respecting their money, I was respecting them and respecting spirit and what we had done together. So I think something that helps us respect our own money and treat it well, the money that we do have, is thinking of our work as sacred, And I think all work that people do in the world is or can be considered sacred, because basically whatever work you are doing to earn money, whether you are a barista or whether you're a teacher or you're a financial advisor or you work for an insurance company or you're a yoga instructor, basically when we do work in the world and we are getting some kind of financial compensation for it, it means we're being of service to other people. We're giving people some kind of service that they feel they need and enhances their life. So whatever work you are doing, it is sacred work because you are being of service to other people. And really, the primary mission of every soul that came down to earth was to be of service to others. So think of your work as sacred. That will help you think of money as sacred. And therefore, if whatever your work is sacred, then how you're being compensated for that is sacred. Another way that will help you think of money as sacred is realizing how fundamental and foundational it is to your own wellness, okay? Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be a bazillionaire to fulfill your destiny or to be doing your highest spiritual work in the world. You know, sometimes being a bazillionaire wouldn't actually help you do that, because some people who say, let's take the example of the yoga instructor, if that person didn't have a mortgage or a rent to pay or things like that, they may never have become a yoga instructor. So part of what keeps us all in service to each other and keeps this beautiful tapestry going that we've got here of the human experience is that we need money. You know, it encourages us to be of service to others, and then sometimes it forces us to, because we have to get our material needs met. Okay, so that will also help you think of money as sacred. It is something that helps your soul do what your soul came here to do. You know, you need that money to do that, and you need to be somewhat financially stable to do that. The other thing, the third thing that will help you think of money as sacred is realizing how much money can help other people. You know, often we think of money as dirty, or it's corrupting, or money is the root of all evil. These are things we might have even heard growing up in school or from our family or from culture in some way. So when we remember that money can do wonderful things in this world, think of celebrities or philanthropists, you know, Oprah starting schools, or, you know, all these things that people do, Bill and Melinda Gates having this big foundation, you know, people wanting to go and heal the oceans. We need money to do this. So money isn't dirty, and money isn't the root of all evil. Money can actually do a lot of good in the world. So the more that you can think of money as sacred and actually want to draw more abundance to you, the more you'll be able to write checks every month to help these people who are in need, or help heal the planet and do all these wonderful things. So those are some ways that will help you start to change and shift your mental and emotional relationship with money. And once you start thinking of money as sacred, a couple things will happen. You'll start respecting your money more, just like I did once I realized my clients' money was sacred. You'll start saving a little more. You'll start second guessing that shopping binge you might want to go on because you're stressed, or you know, you have a little shopping addiction going on, or, you know, you're just going to be more careful with money because you respect it more, and you kind of respect yourself more with it. So that's going to shift your money experience. Also, thinking of money as sacred is going to draw more money to you, because you won't have those negative connotations with money, that money is against you, or money is negative, or money is corrupting. You know, so you're going to make friends with money, make peace with money, and money is actually in abundance, will flow to you more easily. And, you know, even thinking of your work as sacred could encourage you to ask for a raise. It could encourage you to raise your rates with clients if you do work that way, where people are paying you directly. So there's a lot of ways that thinking of money as sacred will actually help draw more abundance to you, will help you respect and honor the money that you do have. So thank you for talking with me about money and our ideas about it. And I think it's important to, you know, even examine your own ideas around money. You can do this with a journal. You could sit down with a loved one and talk to them about money. And, you know, especially when you're thinking about your thoughts and your experiences with money, remember that if you've made mistakes with money, you know, if you feel like you let yourself down, or you went through a bankruptcy, or you spent money willy-nilly, or you didn't save, or whatever it was that you feel like you made a money mistake, remember that's a lesson. You know, so even that has that sacred quality because it's a lesson, even if it was a very painful money experience. And remember that we as souls came to earth to learn lessons. So when you're thinking about how you feel about money and trying to examine that and rejigger that in your mind, and you're writing down some of your money experiences, remember those were sacred lessons. Money is a wonderful teacher, and it might have taught you some things that were sacred lessons, and that's part of why you came here. It's another reason that money can be sacred. And finally, I just want to add that a great way to keep the flow of money in your life going is to give back. It's not always easy, especially if you are struggling to make your rent payment, or you're struggling to get groceries for the kids, every month. But once you do feel like you're a little more on top of your finances, tip that person at Starbucks or wherever when you get your coffee. Or, if you're like, Tanya, I can't afford to get a Starbucks coffee, that's fine. Find a way to give back. If it's someone on the street you want to give money to, or if it's even a $5 donation you want to make to your favorite charity once a month, something about having that healthy flow of money helps the money not be stagnant and not feel like you're hoarding money and having a stagnant energy with it. It helps it have an even healthy flow that will bring more money to you. So like I said, even if it's $5 a month, to an animal shelter, or, something you really care for, go ahead and make that monthly donation. It will actually help improve and help your overall finances be more healthy. So thank you for being here with me today. I love doing this angel video with you. You can subscribe to this channel, and you will get alerts whenever there's a new video. You could buy one of my books if you want to learn about working more with angels, or anyone on your spiritual guidance squad. Then Angel Insights is a great book to get. Angel Intuition, which is coming out, is a wonderful book to get if you want to improve your own intuition and learn how to connect more with your spiritual guidance squad and just navigate your life more through your own intuition. As a professional psychic, I kind of teach you how I use my intuition and help you learn to use your intuition the same way. And if you're interested in getting a one-on-one reading with me, there's a link to do that below in this video. And there's a link to lots of things about me below in the video if you're excited by this video and want to learn more. But I am right now sending you all my love. I'm hoping that you have lots of abundance and money blessings coming to you so that you're able to give back. And thank you again for being with me here on this video today, and I will see you again soon.